Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. So on the new calculus Discord, we have two free channels to the public, lobby and questions, where you can ask questions and make comments. And so we've again been having interesting discussions about calculus and many other topics. So if I were you, I'd pay a visit. And if you really want to see what happens in the other channels and learn more than you've ever learned in your life, you need to pass a 10-question test on the new calculus, and we'll give you the resources so that you can study and pass it. It's a multiple choice, and you can only pass if you get 10 out of 10. Sometimes we make exceptions. Right. So this person has said the correct derivative is this one here, which is which is the new calculus derivative. And what does it say? Okay, so this is what it says. It says the slope of the parallel secant line to the tangent line is equal to the slope of the derivative. Okay. Now, we may include, if we want, the extra term, or we may choose to omit it because in the new calculus, this term is always zero. Okay. Now, that is not the case with the mainstream definition, and I'll get to it in a moment. The mainstream definition is this. And it's flawed, by the way, obviously very flawed. It's circular, it's flawed in every respect. Okay, so now notice that in the new calculus definition, we can go immediately from this to the integral. Okay. It's equal to m plus n times f prime of x. Okay, that's it. And you're done. Which is, of course, equal to in the mainstream. Okay, no problem. Now, you can't do this in your mainstream calculus unless you ditch this crappy concept here. And then you've still got problems because you first need to correct this expression here, right? And to correct this expression, what do you need to do? You need to subtract the slope difference, okay? You need to subtract the slope difference. So this means that if you were to go from the derivative connection to the integral definition, you'd end up having this. Okay? Where this is the slope difference. In the new calculus, the slope difference makes no difference. Excuse the pun. So very briefly, you've seen how easy it is to connect the new calculus, but not so easy to connect the mainstream calculus, which is from x to x plus x of f prime of x dx. Listen to me, people. Listen to me. I am a genius, and I'm not saying that because I'm arrogant. For fuck's sakes, I'm dying. I'm 63 years old. My right eye is about to give in. I've got gout in my right foot. I'm struggling to walk now. I don't know how that's going to resolve. I'm suffering, okay? I don't give a shit what your most brilliant mainstream math professor has to say. He's a moron compared to my intelligence. 100% chances are that you're a moron too, and you cannot stand toe-to-toe with me. You just cannot, because you're not intellectually at my level. So listen to me. Study the things I'm telling you because I do know better. And contrary to the popular saying that there is safety in numbers, there isn't. And what I'm telling you right now is right, and everybody else is 100% wrong. So I'll give you a few resources that you can study these things, and you can see that I do know what I'm talking about, and I'm giving you the correct knowledge. I'm John Gabriel, and this is New Calculus Channel. If you're not already, subscribe and become one. Click like, follow me on academia.edu. Also become part of my members-only channel. For a mere €4.99 a month, or just the price of a cup of coffee, you can support me, help me lead a slightly more bearable life, less suffering than I'm suffering right now, make it a little bit more comfortable for me in my final years, and show your appreciation for me enlightening you and the rest of the world. Till next time, goodbye.